Alrighty guys, so before we get into today's video, I'd really appreciate if you click and like and subscribe to my channel. I usually don't ask for that right up front. Something new that I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll get a couple more subscribers, who knows. But as you can see, this is a different kayak from what you've previously seen on my channel. Usually I have the Tamarack Pro. That's my wife's Teton up there. But usually we have the Tamarack Pro on here, but I upgraded. I upgraded to something much bigger. This is the Jackson Liska. I love the color. I love that camo finish, especially if I'm gonna be doing more than just fishing in it. So let me set this camera down, pull up my notepad, and run you through the specs of this. So, like I said, this is the Jackson Liska. It is 12 feet and 1 inch long. It's 34 inches in width on the deck. It has a 400-pound weight capacity. It weighs 82 pounds. It has an adjustable frame seat. So the seat actually sits on these track mounts. You can push that seat forward and back about 8 inches. It also has 2 positions for height. Right now you see it at its highest position, and it can go into a low position. It comes with the Yak Attack Omega rod holder and a load flag, which is required by most states. You need to have that red flag in the back while you're transporting if it's hanging over your truck. And it comes with the stand assist strap. It has a molded center hatch for cables and a fish finder, and underneath that you'll have a transducer scupper plug, or a scupper hole as well. So let me get up here and I can show you this. So this is your seat. Let me get around here. It sits on this little track system right here, and you can move it forward and backwards. This is new, so it's a little fresh, and then that's its lowest seating position. So up, down, and it pins in right here. That's how that works. It has, I think it has 6 different tracks on it. 7 if you count the center one here. So 1, 2, 3. It's got a small one over here, small one over there, 5 and 6. So all your accessories can fit perfect on here. The reason for upgrading for me, guys, is because I loved it so much. I liked that Tamarack so much. It gave me such a good experience. I wanted to know what else was out there. So I was at a kayak shop, at a local kayak shop of mine, and I saw this and just fell in love with it. I liked how wide it was. I liked how I could stand up in there. Now I've taken this out one time, and that one time I took it out, I did get turned around for a second, but that's not a big deal because I was able to stand up and start casting. So me being turned around wasn't too much of a pain in the butt this time. I did learn my lesson from the Tamarack Pro. For me anyways, in the locations that I fish, I had the anchor trolley system set up on my left side, and I struggled with that at most times. On this one, I ended up putting it down on the right side, and I ran it more to the back and more to the front. On the Tamarack, I gave myself almost a foot of clearance on each side, which is only 8 feet of track. So I learned my lesson, and I put it on the right side and ran it more front to back. Here's more of an aerial view of the kayak. It has tons of storage. Right up front here, let me set this down. Right up front here, you've got your dry storage. Tons of room in there. I mean, if I was skinny enough, I could probably fit my whole body in there. So if you're looking to go camping, take some stuff with you, you'll be able to fit a bunch of stuff in there. This right here, this is actually detachable. You can take this whole thing off if you want. I'm gonna leave it on there. Right there, you're gonna have your scupper hole. It is molded out at the bottom for a transducer. You can drill through the top and put your fish finder right up top here. So this thing I can definitely grow into. You know, a lot of the features that it has right now, I'm not gonna use. I'm just gonna keep paddling and fishing. I've got my GoPro mount set up right here. That's all Yak Attack. I've got my Yak Attack anchor cleat, and then I accidentally forgot to give that to the guy who bought my Tamarack Pro. So now I've got another rod holder. Right here in the back, this JK, it can be drilled out. You can add more storage to the back there. This is all pre-plumbed for a rudder system or power pole, or you can run a drag chain right through that hole there, however you want to do it. Me, I'm just going to treat it as is. What I'm actually probably going to do, since I've got kids, is this. I had my whole 7-year-old sit in the back here. He had his butt here. I'll probably add a little backing here so he can sit in there, and then I'll get a cushion there so I can take him out with me. He can do his own little fishing in the back. I can slide this whole system forward and give him plenty of room. I mean, that'll give him almost 5 feet of room, which will be great. So I can take him out with me. So far, no complaints with the boat. I absolutely love it. So if you guys are in the market for a brand new kayak and you have the money and you want to do more than just paddling, you want to do some fishing, I would recommend the Liska. This is a great kayak. Comes in great colors. I did pay a little bit of money for it, but it's for my own enjoyment, for my own health, my own exercise. It's therapy for me. So please tell me what you think. Like and subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Instagram. Go add me on there. Add me on TikTok. I think you guys will like my content. Thank you for watching.